Legend has it the Buddha once asked one of his students, "If you were shot by an arrow, would that be painful?" The student replied, "Yes, that would be painful." The Buddha then asked, "What if you were shot by a second arrow in the same place? Would that be painful?" The student replied, "Yes, that would be very painful indeed." The Buddha then smiled and asked, "Why do you then shoot the second arrow?" The first arrow is whenever something unpleasant or negative happens in our lives, and we don't always get to control the first arrow. The second arrow is our reaction to the first arrow, and that is something we have a lot of influence over. The first arrow is when someone says something to you that you don't like. You shoot the second arrow each time you replay that episode in your mind. The first arrow is when you make a small mistake during a presentation. You shoot the second arrow when you say to yourself, "Gosh, that was so stupid of me." The first arrow is when you miss out on a promotion or an opportunity that you really wanted. You shoot the second arrow when you say to yourself, "Man, this must mean I am not good enough." Each time we shoot ourselves with the second arrow, we lose our peace of mind. So how do we stop ourselves from shooting the second arrow? The key is to not focus on just one interpretation of what happened, but to allow the mind to take in the full picture by asking, what else is true? Yes, I made a mistake. What else is true is that I worked really hard on that presentation. What else is true is that the rest of the presentation went just fine. What else is true is that many people appreciated the ideas that I shared. Notice this is not about sugarcoating anything or ignoring what went wrong. It is simply allowing yourself to widen the lens of the mind and acknowledge other truths of the situation, which can only be done with awareness and intention. But each time we do that, that is how we bring the mind back to a state of balance and clarity. So the next time you find your thoughts focused on just the negative aspect of a situation, don't shoot the second arrow and instead ask, what else is true?